Okay, folks, welcome back. This will be the Scorpions' second game versus the St. John Sharks. We'll get going here in a few minutes. Promises to be a good game. The Scorpions fell short this morning. The game against the Pioneers, a very, very exciting game. Went to overtime, 3-on-3, and the Pioneers won it with 6 seconds left in overtime by a score of 3-2. Scorpions are hoping to bounce back here this afternoon on a cold January day in St. John. Day, as a matter of fact. I hope you're watching from a nice warm location. I know there's a few that are watching from southern climates, a little bit warmer than here. And even if you're watching from the comfort of your living room, I hope you have a good time. I know we are, despite the cold. About minus 17 here in Rothesay. Tucker has it now. He gets it across ice. O'Connor, he gets it in over the line. It's kept in at the blue line, and the Sharks try to clear. Good move by Tucker to keep that alive. And the Sharks send it into the Scorpion zone. Caleb Dufour in behind the net. Dufour up the boards. In over the line, Dufour. towards the net. Pass across. Just a little too far for Roussel to get to it. He had a open net on that side. Kept in at the blue line. And the Sharks clear. They send it in deep. Reed from the blue line sends it in wide. Dufour, he chips it out of the zone, and the Sharks send it back in. Roussel missed it. Here's Robinson with a shot. Saved by Landry with 12:52 to go. In a wild first period, we're already tied at 1. Face off to the left of Landry. Sharks win it. Underwood sends that in deep. Dunn back for it. Dunn, the leading scorer in the league, I believe. Points getter anyway. Sharks have it in their own zone. They overskate the puck. There's a trip. Leger hits someone right in the face. There's a hard hit. Sturgeon. Sharks get it in deep. Sturgeon gets it out. Leger knocks it a little too far ahead. Sharks turn around the other way. Scorpions are on a change. Good stick by Gauvin. They steal that from Dunn. Gauvin takes a hit, gets right back up. Sharks are circling. Brown in towards the net. Stick save by Landry. McBain, funny bounce off the boards. This rink is notorious for weird bounces. Gauvin up through the middle. And the Sharks turn it around. They're in over the line, take a shot, that goes wide. There's a hard hit on McBain. In behind the net. McBain's up, skating back to the bench. And there's an icing call. 11:25 to go in the first period. We're tied at 1. Wild start to this game. Valley in to take face off. Sharks win it. Brown has it. Takes a shot that gets deflected wide. Battle in the corner. Scorpions come up with it. Ebab. He'll skate it out of his zone. He dumps it in. Malley will go chase. Malley gets to it in the corner. He's got Roussel with him. Puck sneaks loose right in front. Dufour couldn't get a stick on it, and the Sharks clear. Ebab's got to be careful. Clears the zone. Roussel up for Malley. Malley's in over the line. Gets picked up by Dufour. He sends it in deep. Scorpions on a change. Picked off by Tucker. Leger. Sturgeon gets to it. Keeps it alive. Sharks get it up along the boards. Leger. He knocks that over in the corner. Sturgeon working in behind the net. Score! Sturgeon from a bad angle finds the back of the net to make it 2-1 Scorpions. Lots of action in this one. 10:14 to go. We didn't even play 5 minutes of hockey yet, and we had 3 goals. Sharks are in over the line. Leger gets to it. Leger, he goes wide. He dumps it in. Miguel LeBlanc in chasing. Sharks get to it. Here's Dunn. Dunn gets it out into the Scorpion zone. Crow picks it up. Crow puts on the brakes, sends it up the wing. Terrio dumps it in. O'Connor's going to chase. Sharks send it around. Long stretch pass over to Eatman. Couldn't get it to it. Gauvin is poking at it. Comes back to Crow. Crow to McBain. McBain's got to be quick. Gets it up along the boards to O'Connor. Terrio, he's in. He's got 5 Sharks all over him. Terrio slaps at it. Goes around in behind the net. O'Connor, he gets dumped. Sharks kept in at the blue line by Gaudette. And the Sharks will clear. That'll go all the way down for icing. With 8:54 to go in the first period. 2-1 Scorpions. Face-off, the Sharks control. Malley has it now. Malley, he takes a hit. Tries to get it to the Dufour. And the Sharks clear. Right to Gaudette. Gaudette up for Malley. Malley's in over the line. He's got Roussel with him. Malley with a shot. Blocker save. Rebound right in front. And the Sharks will clear. Ebal going back for it. Crow gets to it. Crow. He starts up. Picks it up again. Crow with a shot. That went wide. Gregory for the Sharks. He sends it around to open ice. Crow gets to it. He sends it in. Scorpions were offside. They'll tag up. And the Sharks trying to clear the zone. It's picked off by Dufour. Tucker gets to it. Tucker right in on net. And the goalie will cover up for a whistle. With 7:44 to go in the first period. The Scorpions are up by 1. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Loose puck in front. Sturgeon was there, couldn't get a stick on it. And here come the Sharks. Dunn, he's in over the line. Centering pass, Thibodeau, shot. Missed the net. Sturgeon, he gets hit. Sharks right in front, stick save by Landry. Puck is deflected over the corner. Miguel LeBlanc, he gets that out. Sturgeon, he gets hauled down. No call on the play. Thibodeau, he gets it in deep into the Scorpion zone. Dunn gets to the corner, back to the blue line. Here's a shot that gets picked off. Legier still alive. Thibodeau keeps it in. And McBain will get to it in the corner. McBain sends it around for Gaudette. Sharks get to it. Clark for the Sharks. Fancy moves. And finally, Sturgeon picks it up. And he'll dump that in. Scorpions are on a change. Ricketts has it. He sends it across. Picked off by Gauvin. That goes right in. Ebal back for it. Ebal under pressure gets it up the wing. Pass across. O'Connor picks it off out of the air. O'Connor's in over the line. Shot towards the net. Easy save. Terrio gets to it in the corner. Gauvin's in with him. Sharks come up with it. Under pressure by Terrio. And the Sharks will skate it out through the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. Gregory's in there. Landry out to stop it. And here comes Crow. Crow with a head of steam. Shoots it in on net. Loose puck. Malley, he gets to it in the corner. And the Sharks send it around. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in a wild first period. 2-1 Scorpion lead. Crow goes back for it in his own zone, gets it up to Tucker. Tucker, he'll clear it through the neutral zone. And the Sharks send it right back in to Tucker. Tucker finds Malley. Malley's over the line. Gets it knocked off his stick. They'll battle in the corner. Malley's got Roussel with him. Roussel to Dufour. Went through his stick. Here's a shot. Save. Loose puck. Scorpions buzzing. Over to Malley. Malley takes a shot. That gets blocked. Back to Godet. Godet with a shot. 4:35 to go in a wild first period. Here's Malley. Right in front, Dufour on the backhand. Didn't get much on it. Malley picks it up. Sorry. Roussel. Shot right on. Save. Dufour. Over to Malley. Roussel right in front. Couldn't get much on it. Dufour gets to it in the corner. Lots of good pressure here by the Scorpions. Dufour. He takes a shot. Saved by Curry. 4:05 to go in the first period. 2-1 Scorpions lead. In a pretty wild game here. Pretty fast pace. Miguel LeBlanc in to take the face off. Brown has it. He sends it in behind the net. Gets it up for Eatman. Eatman to Dunn. Dunn flips it to Thibodeau. And the puck comes out. Sturgeon going after it. Sharks get to it. They send the puck into open ice. Tucker up the wing, centers it. Picked up by the Sharks. They'll clear the zone. Badal. He banks it up along the wall. Sharks right up the middle. Here's Dunn. Always dangerous. Dunn, toe drag. And that puck goes up out of play with 3:25 to go in the first period. The Scorpions are up by 1. Face off to the left of Landry. Won by the Sharks. Here's the pass across. Clark tried to get it. Thorne gets to it. Shot. That goes wide. Brown gets that across the ice. Kept in at the blue line. They send it into the corner. Ibel gets to it. Crow. He flips that out to center. They'll go for a change. Thorne for the Sharks back four. Here's a stretch pass up to Robinson. He gets that to Clark. Clark still with it now. He gets that to the blue lines. Kept in. Over to Reed. Reed backhands that over to the side. There's a hard hit. Crow will go back for it. 2:33 to go in the first period. The Scorpions are up by 1. Puck gets cleared out at the blue line. Sharks got a tag up. Crow gets to it. Crow, he flips that up for O'Connor. Reed for the Sharks has it in behind the net. O'Connor in on the forecheck. Reed gets it up along the boards. O'Connor gets to it, flips it in. Theriault gets to it. Theriault behind the net. He's got O'Connor. Scorpions are missing a player here. Malley finally gets on. Battle in the corner. The refs telling him to move it along. Minute 52 to go in the first period. Godet takes a shot. That gets blocked in front. Rebound. Puck gets sent in behind the net. Godet keeps that going. Malley. O'Connor. O'Connor, he's got Theriault right in front. And the Sharks come up with it. Minute 30 to go in the first period. Scorpions are up by 1. And the face-off will come all the way back down into the Shark zone. face-off for the Scorpions. Tucker with a shot, stick save by Curry. Malley wraparound, nice pad save, and the puck gets sent up and out with 1:14 to go in the first period. 2-1 Scorpion lead. Sharks win the face-off. The Fool dumps his man. He takes a hit. And the Sharks send it around. Kept in by Tucker. The Fool has it now. The Fool with a shot that gets blocked. Roussel tries to get to it. And the Sharks clear it. Last minute of play in the first period. 2-1 Scorpions lead. Malley. He's in over the line. Malley gets stripped of the puck. And the Sharks get it up to Dunn. Dunn, fancy move. Good save by Landry. 2-1 Scorpions lead with 37.6 seconds remaining in the first period. Great action end to end here. A very cold Saturday afternoon in Rothesay, New Brunswick. Face off to the right of Landry. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face off for the Scorpions. Scorpions win it, and they send that the length of the ice. That'll be icing with 31.8 seconds to go in the first period. Face off to the right of Landry. Sharks win it. They get it over to Hall. Hall sends it up into the corner. Lagier. He gets pushed by Brown. Cadet has it. He gets it up. Sturgeon. And the Scorpions clear with 10 seconds to go in the first period. Puck comes out all the way down, and that'll do it for a very wild first period. The Scorpions are up 2-1. Ready to go here for the second period. Scorpions are up by 1. Gauvin from the face-off. Runs over his guy. Throw gets checked. Ebal with it. He gets it up along the boards. Kept in by Cooling. Here's a shot. That goes in behind the net. Thibodeau for the Sharks. Gauvin with a hit in behind the net. Sharks with it again. They lost the puck. Gauvin with it. Thibodeau has it in behind the net. There's a pile up in behind the net. Cooling has it now. Cooling with a shot blocker save. Rebound. shot, and Landry will cover that up. He's had enough. 14:08 to go in the second period. The Scorpions with a 2-1 lead. Face off to the left of Landry. Malley in to take the face off for the Scorpions. Sharks have it at the blue line. They send it in deep. Gaudette back for it. Gaudette gets pushed off the puck. Malley picks it up. And the puck hit the linesman. Sharks have it in their own zone. Sharks. Ricketts gets hit hard along the boards. Sherwood back for it for the Sharks. He sends it around. Kept in by the Scorpions. Centering pass. Dufoul's right there. Couldn't get it to go. Crow. He sends that into the corner. Dufoul takes his man. Crow up the pinch. Dufoul comes up with it. Dufoul turns around. Dumps that into the corner. He's got to get off. Sharks. They get it up along the boards. Knocked down by Crow. That should be a high stick. With 12:48 to go in the second period. 2-1 Scorpion lead. Miguel LeBlanc will take the face off in the neutral zone. Sharks, they get that up. Crow back for it. Too far for a back. LeBlanc, he gets it out. And Thorne's got to go back for it in the Shark zone. He sends it around. Puck comes out right back to Crow. Crow sends it up. Sturgeon, he backhands that into the zone. Sharks send it around into the corner. Kept in by Leger. Kept it around behind the net. Sturgeon, right in front, backhand. Couldn't get it to go. We got a whistle on the play. Going to be a slashing call. That's going to be against the Scorpions. Offensive zone penalty with 2:11 to go in the second period. The Sharks are going to the power play. Scorpions clear that all the way down the length of the ice. And here come the Sharks the other way. Eaton up for Cooling. Cooling's over the line. He centers it. Dunn couldn't get his stick on it. Dunn has it in the corner. Over to Eatman. Back to the point. Over to Reed. Reed gets that. Reed has it again. Here's Dunn. Dunn with a shot through traffic. Saved by Landry. And a puck gets to the blue line and out. Thibodeau gets it back in. 1:10 to go in the Sharks power play. 11:17 to go in the second period. Pass across. Centers it. Nobody there. Thibodeau has it for the Sharks. Sends it in towards the net. That missed everybody. And Gauvin sends that all the way down, right on net, with 47 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. 10:55 to go in the second period. Scorpions are up by one. Reed Reed, he tries to center it. Sharks have it. Good stick save by Landry. And Scorpions get it to lines, kept in by the Sharks. Clark. Hubbard centers that. Brown takes a shot through everybody. That just trickled wide. 17 seconds to go in the power play. And Scorpions clear the zone. The Sharks came very close there to tying things up. Penalties over. 5 on 5. 10:06 to go in the second period. Abel, he banks it off the back. Leger, he sends it around. Too far for Roussel. It's kept in by the Sharks. Hubbard centers that. And the puck comes out. Sherwood couldn't keep it in. Sharks send it back in. Crow picks it up. Crow up for Leger. Leger gets it up. Here's Malley. Malley's in over the line. He's got O'Connor with him. Malley tries to center it. Good stick by Clark to break that up. Tucker back for it. 9:23 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 2-1 lead. Here's Dufour. Dufour, he finds Sturgeon. Sturgeon up for Malley. Malley, he takes a check. Dufour gets in there. There's a battle along the boards. Tucker sends it in deep. Sturgeon in behind the net. Sturgeon backhands it for Dufour. Couldn't get to it. And the Sharks get it to the blue lines, kept in by Tucker. Tucker, Dufour, backhand, good save. And Malley will get to it in the corner. Sharks get it to the blue lines, kept in by Godet. Godet over to Malley with a shot that gets blocked. And Godet has it in the neutral zone. Over to Tucker. Tucker over to Malley. Malley's got Dufour with him. And the Sharks get to the puck in the corner. Dunn has it. He gets checked. Malley's in the mix. Malley scores! Lucan Malley from the side of the net. Makes it 3-1 for the Scorpions with 8:09 to go in the second period. Great pressure from the Scorpions. And they take a 2-goal lead. O'Connor, he gets that into the Shark zone. It's kept in at the blue line. O'Connor and Eatman, he finds Clark. He's in over the line. Clark centers it. Laval gets to it. Gauvin gets it up to Theriault. Theriault over to O'Connor. O'Connor sends it in. They'll go chase. Curry out to stop it. Sharks get it to the blue lines, kept in by Crow. O'Connor comes up with it, centers it over to Leger, and the Sharks clear it all the way down. That'll be icing with 7:24 to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 3-1 lead. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off for the Scorpions. Sturgeon, back to Godet. Godet, Sturgeon, backhand, good save by Curry through traffic. Gets a piece of it, holds on. 7:15 to go in the second period. (3-1) for the Scorpions. Miguel LeBlanc to take the face-off. Cooling for the Sharks. He sends that around to Robinson. Robinson, he clears the zone. Godet Over to Tucker. Tucker, Sturgeon. Nice touch pass up to Leger. He's got Miguel LeBlanc in front. Just couldn't get it to him. Miguel LeBlanc. Sharks come up with it. Godet. He sends it in towards the net. That goes in behind. Hubbard gets to the blue lines. Kept in by Tucker. Shot in towards the net. Loose puck. And the Sharks, they'll flip it into the neutral zone with 6:32 to go in the second period. The Scorpions with a 3-1 lead. Robinson. He sends it in deep. Landry out to stop it in behind the net. Tucker gets to it. He backhands that up for Dufour. Dufour to Malley. Malley's in over the line. Malley cuts to the center. Shot. Good save by Curry. Rebound. Malley gets to it in the corner. Malley centers it. Front. Loose puck. Shot. Saved by Curry. Malley with it again. He centers that. And the Sharks manage to clear. Good pressure by this Scorpions line. Loose puck in behind the net. Malley takes his man. Malley comes up with it. Malley's looking for Dufour with a shot. Saved by Curry. Loose puck. Crow has it. Crow gets it into the corner. Dufour. Centered by the Scorpions. And the Sharks manage to clear. Eatman. He's in offside. They'll have to tag up. Here's a steal. Roussel. 5:20 to go in the second period. The Scorpions with a 3-1 lead. Gauvin in the corner. He flips that up. That'll go out of play. With 5:08 remaining in the second. Scorpions are up by 2. O'Connor will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Sharks come up with it. Paul. He gets it in over the line. Gets sent right back to the blue lines. Kept in. Here's Godet. Over to Tucker. Tucker. He sends it in. That'll be icing with 4:50 remaining in the second period. The Scorpions are up by 2. Face off to the right of Landry. Tucker flips that over to the side. Terrio in. Refs are telling them to move it along. And the puck sneaks out. Centering pass by the Sharks. Picked up by Tucker. And the Scorpions clear it all the way down. Icing's waved off. O'Connor takes his man in behind the net. Here's Gregory now for the Sharks. Up through the middle. They're in offside with 4:09 to go in the second period. 3-1 Scorpion lead. Miguel LeBlanc gets it in deep. And here come the Sharks the other way. Dunn takes a shot. Saved by Landry. Rebound. Centers it again. And it's clear. Sorry, folks, issues with my audio here. The cold weather seems to be draining my battery for the mic. I hope you can still hear me. Roussel, he gets that puck in deep. Sharks, that's kept in, picked off by Gaudette. Gaudette takes a shot, blocked by Cooling. Gaudette centers it, loose puck. And it gets swatted over in the corner. Roussel, hard hit in the corner. And Hubbard turns it around the other way. Hubbard, he gets that in deep. 2:15 to go in the second period. The Scorpions are up by 2. Sharks center that. Loose puck, score. The Sharks make it a 1-goal game with 2:07 to go in the second period. 3-2, Scorpion lead. They're saying that there's no goal. The referees are discussing it. Face-off is going to be to the right of Landry, so it remains a 2-goal game. Sharks are arguing the call. I couldn't really tell from where I am if the puck, if the whistle went before the puck crossed the line. Very fast-paced this game. Pretty exciting, especially the first period. 2 goals in the first 30 seconds of this game, and both teams, they haven't let off the gas since. No goal is the call. 3-1 Scorpion lead with 2:07 to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Landry. Sharks with it. Here's Thorne. Thorne gets it over, centering pass. Couldn't find Brown. Here's O'Connor. O'Connor tried to find Theriault. Scorpions get it in deep. Gauvin, he takes his man. Theriault. He tried to center to O'Connor. And the Sharks will skate it out. They're in offside. That puck will come outside the Scorpion zone with 1:38 to go in the second period. Scorpions are up by 2. Cooling has it. He slaps that in. Landry out to stop it. The bow in behind the net. Under pressure. Sharks steal it. Center it. That hit something that went up out of play. A golden chance for the Sharks right in front of Landry. Remains a 2-goal game. 1:24 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Sharks. Cooling, he gets that in deep. Dunn back for it, couldn't get to it. Abal, he sends it up. It's kept in at the blue line. Here's a shot. Pad saved by Landry. Sharks keep it alive. Crow takes his man. Sturgeon. Here's the Sharks with a shot. Loose puck. Couldn't get it to the net. And the Scorpions clear with 1 minute to go. Icing's waved off. Here comes Dunn. Dunn in over the line. He takes a shot that goes up out of play with 45 seconds to go in the second period. Scorpions with a 3-1 lead. Face off to the left of Landry. Sharks win it. Here's a shot from the point that doesn't make it through. Roussel. He gets it in the corner. He gets it up for Malley. Malley, he's in over the line. Malley with a shot saved by Curry. Rebound. Loose puck in front. Back to Tucker. Tucker with a slap shot. And we get a whistle on the play. Slashing call on Roussel with 24 seconds to go in the second period. The Sharks are going to the power play. Kept in at the blue line. Reed. Find Thibodeau, and it's cleared by Dufour with 15 seconds to go in the second period. Scorpions are up by 2. Here's the Sharks in over the line. 5 seconds to go. Here's a shot that goes up over the net. And that'll do it for the second period. 3-1. Scorpions lead. We'll be back after the flood. Okay, folks, we're back for third period action from Rothsay Netherwood School in Rothsay, New Brunswick. I was having issues with my audio. I think I got it corrected now. This cold weather just drains the batteries. I think we should be good for the third period. The Sharks are starting the third period on the power play for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Dunn, he's in over the line. Thibodeau has it, over to Dunn. Dunn takes a shot, that goes wide, and that'll be kept in by Reed. Reed shot towards the net, deflection, saved by Landry. 1 minute 12 to go in the Sharks power play. Cooling has it now. Cooling sends it across the ice. Malley couldn't get to it, but he does. Malley, he gets it in deep. Malley killing a bit of time. 50 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. 14-10 to go in the third period. Scorpions are up by 2. Here come the Sharks. Long pass up for Thibodeau. Thibodeau over to Dunn. Gets it knocked off his stick. It's kept in by Cooling. Cooling cuts in. And it's cleared all the way down the ice with 21 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. Here come the Sharks. 10 seconds on their power play. They're in over the line. Cut in right towards the net. Hit the post. Post and stayed out. Landry covers it up. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. 1 second to go in the Sharks power play. 13:25 to go in the third period. The Scorpions with a 3-1 lead. We have another Scorpions penalty. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for 1 second. Face off in the Scorpion zone. $13:25 to go in the third period. 3-1 Scorpion lead. The Sharks on the power play. 5-on-3 for 1 second. They get a chance to win the face-off and make a play. It's won by the Scorpions. Sent all the way around. Brown keeps it in. Sends it right to Roussel just out of the box. Roussel, he gets it in behind the net. Steal in front. Score! Mathis Roussel. Short-handed goal right out of the penalty box. Makes it 4-1. Scorpion lead. Sharks on the power play. Roussel with a short-handed goal right out of the penalty box. And here come the Sharks. Reed, he's in over the line. Reed still with it. Over in the corner. Gauvin poking at it. It's kept in at the blue line. Sharks, cross-ice pass over to Dunn. Dunn with it now. Always dangerous. Gets it knocked off his stick. And Gauvin gets it going the other way. 59 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. With 12:18 to go in the third, Thibodeau gets it over across. Blocked. Shot was blocked. Here's a race for it. Gauvin gets to it. He sends it in deep. Sharks. Reed. Trying to get something going. 34 seconds to go in the Sharks power play. 4-1. Scorpions lead with 11:50 to go in the third period. Tucker gets to it. He sends it into the opposite corner. Reed back with it. Under pressure by Legier. Reed gets it up along the boards. Goes right to Tucker. Tucker sends it right back in. And here come the Sharks. 9 seconds on the power play. Centering pass. That hit a stick, went wide. Malley, he sends it all the way down. Icing's waved off. Penalty's over. 5-on-5. Ebal going for it. He sends it around to Crow. Too far for his stick. Sharks pick it up. Clark in towards the net. Goes wide. It's kept in by Sherwood. Over to Ebal. Couldn't clear it. Here's the Sharks right in front. Gets it knocked off his stick. Another shot through traffic. That hit a body and went wide. Sturgeon. He's tied up. Puck gets sent over to Crow. They get it all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. They're saying it touched the stick. 10:36 to go in the third period. The Scorpions with a 4-1 lead. Here's Gregory for the Sharks. Gregory up the wall. Tucker grabs it. Tucker with a shot. Saved by Curry. Rebound. Sharks, the Scorpions still with it. Dufour gets it into the corner. Malley's going to go after it. And here come the Sharks. They get it out of the zone. That goes all the way down. Dufour gets it up for Malley. Malley, like a freight train, he gets it in deep. Malley, there's a hard hit in the Shark zone. We're going to whistle on the play. With 9:53 to go in the third period, Scorpions are up by 3. We'll see if there's any penalties that came out of this. Looks like Malley's got 2 minutes. And Gregory's going to get 2 minutes, so they'll cancel each other out. It will remain 5-on-5. With 9:53 to go in the third. Face-off will be down to the left of Curry. Terrio gets waved out of the circle. They send Crow in to take the face off. Crow knocks it in behind the net. Robinson for the Sharks. He's in the corner. Sharks come up with it. Picked up by Gauvin. Abal gets to it. Terrio gets it back to Crow. Crow gets it over across to Terrio. Here's Gauvin up the middle. And the Sharks get to it. Hubbard, he takes a hit. And the Sharks get it up to Robinson. Robinson, he gets it up for Boutier. He gets hit along the boards by Abal. Battle in the corner. Thorne comes up with it, centers it, loose puck. And that puck comes out. That's going to be offside with 9:04 to go in the third period. Scorpions with a 4-1 lead. Miguel LeBlanc will take the face-off for the Scorpions. Sharks have it in their zone. Sherwood, he gets it up the middle. Tucker. Dunn has it. Hard hit Tucker undone, puts him to the ground. The Sharks, Underwood, Sturgeon picks off. Sturgeon with a shot. Big rebound. Scorpions couldn't capitalize on that. Eatman has it for the Sharks. Up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau, he gets it in over the line. He's got Reed with him. Couldn't get to the puck. And Sturgeon will turn it around the other way. Backhand pass. Leger couldn't get it. Thibodeau for the Sharks. He gets it in. Ebal gets it over to Crow. Crow up along the boards to Sturgeon. Sturgeon over to Leger. Leger flips it in. 8:05 to go in the third period. Scorpions with a 4-1 lead. Underwood, he had to retreat. Gets it up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau, they're in over the line. And that was offside with 7:47 remaining in the third period. I hope everybody watching online is enjoying this game because we certainly are here. Very fast-paced to this one. Malley having words with Clark in the face-off dot. They were both smiling, so I'm sure they were friendly words. Tucker gets it up for Roussel. Roussel clears the zone, tries to find Malley. Malley, he kicks that in. He was offside, I believe. Either way, there's a whistle on the play with 7:30 to go in the third period. Scorpions are up by 3. Face off to the right of Curry. Malley swats at it, gets it right towards the goal. And the Sharks get it to the blue lines, kept in by Godet. Roussel in behind the net, overskates it. Over to Malley. Malley, he's got 2 Sharks on him. They get it to the blue line. Pass up to Hubbard, and Godet has it. Godet puts on the brakes, sends it up along the boards. That puck came out, I believe. No, icing waved off. Tucker in behind the net. Tucker gets it up to Roussel. Roussel finds Malley. Malley's in over the line. Malley tries the toe drag. Cooling didn't let that happen. Centering pass for Dufour. Ebal with a shot. Saved by Curry. 6:43 to go in the third period. 4-1, Scorpion lead. O'Connor will take the face-off for the Scorpions. O'Connor gets it around. Brown has it for the Sharks. Eatman gets it up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau's in over the line. He dodges a check. Gets it back to the blue line. Reed with a shot. Saved by Landry. Dunn, another shot. Rebound. And they just shot it wide. Dunn flips that up into the other corner. Thibodeau goes to get it. Sharks come up with it. They get it back to the blue line. Reed sends it in around behind the net. Crow gets to it. Crow gets it up. Terrio over to O'Connor. Sharks, Thibodeau, he gets it in over the line. He gets hit by Miguel LeBlanc. Eatman gets to it. He knocks over his man. Here's a loose puck. Battle for it. Sturgeon. And the puck takes a funny bounce. Tucker comes up with it. He backhands that out of the zone. Sharks have it. Underwood. 5:20 to go in the third period. Clark with a shot saved by Landry. With 5:17 remaining in the third period, the Scorpions with a 4-1 lead. Face off to the left of Landry. Malley will take it for the Scorpions. Sharks win it. Goes back to Underwood. He gets it in around behind the net. Clark going after it. Clark in the corner. Gets it to the blue line. It's kept in. And it's cleared by the Scorpions. Dufour gets it to Malley. He's got Roussel with him. Malley in towards the net. And Curry steers that to the corner. Malley in the corner. Gets it over to Roussel. Roussel with a shot. Score! No, it's waved off. Waved off. That puck. That hit the post and stayed out. 4:45 to go. And they call it a goal. I was pretty sure that went in. Roussel, I believe that's his second of the game, makes it 5-1 for the Scorpions. .445 to go in the third period. Scorpions are up by 4. Robinson for the Sharks. That's kept out by Godet. Dufour flips it in, and it's kept out by the Sharks. Roussel overskates it. Tucker gets to it. Tucker fans on it. And Robinson has it for the Sharks. 4:20 to go in the third period. 5-1. Scorpions lead. Robinson, he fans on it. Roussel turns it around the other way. He's got Malley with him. Roussel fans on it. Malley picks it up. He's got Dufour right in front. Malley wraparound attempt. Couldn't get it to go. Saved by Curry. Here's a shot. Stick save. Malley has it. Malley with a shot that sails up over the net. Loose puck. Saved by Curry. Curry. Nice flutter of saves there. Here's a shot by Dufour that goes wide. Good pressure here by the Scorpions. Roussel, he gets it in around the line. And the Sharks, they have enough. They send that all the way down. That's going to be icing with 3:27 to go in the third period. 5-1, Scorpion lead. Face off to the left of Curry. Gauvin will take it for the Scorpions. Sharks come up with it. Thibodeau. He gets it up along the boards. Dunn. He gets it over across. Here's a battle. The refs are telling them to move it, and the Scorpions clear it to center. Brown for the Sharks. 3 minutes to go in the third. Scorpions are up by 4. Terrio gets to it. He sends it out to the neutral zone. I'm sure the Scorpions are happy just to play a little bit of defensive hockey here for the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Come up with the dub. Sharks. Thibodeau. He goes up along the wall. Eatman has it. He centers it. Good save by Landry. And here comes Sturgeon the other way. Sturgeon in over the line. Sturgeon to Godet. Godet, nifty little move, gets it up along the board. There's a hard hit. Sturgeon. And done. Sturgeon centers it. Picked up by the Sharks. And the Sharks have enough of that. They send it all the way down for icing with 2:05 to go in the third period. Scorpions with a 5-1 lead. Face off to the right of Curry. Malley off the face off. He gets to it in behind the net. And the Sharks, Gregory sends it around. Cooling will get to it in the corner. Cooling up for Ricketts. Ricketts flips it out into the neutral zone. And Crow sends it into neutral ice. Reed, he's in over the line, right on Landry. He'll cover it up for a whistle with 1:44 to go in the third period. 5-1 Scorpion lead. Malley will take the face-off for the Scorpions. The linesman didn't like what he saw, so he blew that down. They'll have to change. Face-off won by Malley. Sharks get to it. Ricketts in the corner. Sharks come up with it. Back to Reed. Reed with a shot that goes wide. It's kept in by Cooling. And Dufour flips it out into the neutral zone with 1:25 to go in the third period. Scorpions with a 5-1 lead. Puck gets picked up by Gregory. Gregory with a shot towards the net. That doesn't quite make it. Dufour gets to it. Dufour tries to find Malley, a little too far for his stick. Malley gets to it. Malley in all alone. And that came off his stick and went wide. Malley still with it. Last minute of play in the third period. 5-1 for the Scorpions. O'Connor. Sharks send it the other way. Picked off. In over the line. Offside will be the call. With 43 seconds to go in the third. Terrio, he gets that in deep. 35 seconds to go in the third period. 5-1 for the Scorpions. In the corner. He sends it back to Abal. Abal. He takes a shot. Block save by Curry. And the Sharks with 10 seconds left in the third. They get to the blue lines, kept in by Terrio. And that'll do it for the third period. Scorpions win 5-1 in a very good game. This game could have went either way, really. Lots of chances at both ends. Very high pace to this game. It was a wild one. We're back tomorrow. I believe it's at 9 a.m. We have a game against the Phantoms. That's always a good rivalry. We'll see you then.